What's going on, everybody? Today we're working a no thermostat call on a split system. First, I'm just verifying that the breaker on the air handler was on before going to the thermostat to find that no matter what button that I was pressing, nothing on the thermostat was working. So I just wanted to make sure that this wasn't a battery operated stat. And as you can tell, it isn't. So after putting it back on, I go back to the air handler and kill power to the breaker in order to start checking voltage in the system. And for L1, we have 125 volts. And then switching over to L2, again, we check the voltage, 125 volts to ground. So we know we have main power coming in. So just after verifying that the breaker was safe, I then found the control circuit fuse was blown. And you can usually tell just based off of the little burn mark it has in there. But I just want to make sure by checking continuity. And you put one terminal on one of the spades. I was using my phone in my hand, so this is pretty hard for me to do at the moment. You put your other terminal on, and no continuity across. Open leg. So, I get a new fuse, check continuity, we're good, toss it in the circuit, turn power on, and then I'm checking the thermostat, turning the fan from auto to on. We have the thermostat display, and would you know, blower motor kicks on. So, I turn it into a cooling stage where my set point was below ambient temp. As you can tell, it's getting the time delay going, and cool is engaged. So next I'm trying to find out what would have caused this fuse to blow. I didn't see anything inside shorting to ground. Nothing had bad connections or anything. So I started checking airflow to see if there wasn't anything that would have caused them to overheat. The unit's on. I can feel the blower motor running. I can tell it's calling because I feel the refrigerant moving in the pipes. And then I pop my head underneath the unit and find a nice dirty coil. Go outside and I can tell the condenser on, but the air isn't hot at all. So I hooked my gauges up to it, and this is what my pressures are doing while operating into cooling. Mind you, this is running 410A refrigerant, and at the end of this video, it cuts out for low pressure. And just so that I can have information on the unit, take pictures of the data plates, and we'll have to come back once the coils are clean to check charge.